Oh my God.
Oh, that's a whole story. All right. We are here. We love our friends that have been waiting patiently. We had a couple of technical things to sort out.
Yes, we're here.
As you know, we do every day is a holiday. Every day is a workaround day here with Danny and Meghan in the afternoon. But let us begin the whole thing. I've just got to move over here and then start this, push this. Welcome! Daily Letdown. You have done the heavy lifting on this Monday, and it is time for you to decompress, and we are happy to be your letdown. Our daily video podcast is live around 1:30 Eastern time, and then we have the on-demand audio version wherever you get your podcasts, including the 97.9 WRMF app. You need that app.
Yes, you do.
The app has so many things on it.
Yes. It has so many things.
Free things. You can win prizes like a getaway to SeaWorld that includes their food festival, which I'm just all in for that.
Yeah.
We did Disney World, and they were doing like food thing at Disney World, but we had to buy all the stuff.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And that money goes quick.
It goes so quick.
Real quick.
So last time I had anything where you had some pass that just allowed you to eat whatever you wanted, I did at Busch Gardens. Yeah. That was amazing. Ooh, it was so good.
Was it like enough food though? You know how sometimes when you get those, it's like little samples? Was it like a lot of food?
It is little samples, but you eat enough of those little samples, man. You get your way into those. And, I mean, it's a good amount.
Good.
It is,
it's exciting.
Oh, I'm thinking about it. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
I know.
So we are excited to be here with you for a brand new week. Meghan, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm okay. I was curling my hair this morning. You can't see it, but I burned my finger.
You burned your finger on the curling
and it hurts
iron.
really bad.
Oh.
A burn is so tiny, but really just takes over the feeling.
Oh, it's so true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to think because
last time I burned my head.
Yeah.
And now I've been using a curling iron for 15 years and I still apparently can't figure it out.
And this is such a dumb injury. I don't even remember what I was pulling through my hand fast, but I was pulling like a little rope or something through my hand really fast, and it created this like fast burn.
So
right?
Horrible. Were you playing like tug of war or something?
I don't even know what I was.
What were you doing?
I don't even remember what I was doing. Maybe midway through the daily letdown, I'll remember why I did this motion where I pulled a random thing through my hand and it did a burn on my thumb.
It made me think of a leash. Was it a dog leash?
It wasn't a dog leash. Okay, I know that would make sense. I've done that. I've definitely done that.
That hurts so bad.
Yeah. And Friday on the Daily Letdown, we had my dog Dudley in the studio.
Yeah.
Because the handyman at my house took the front door of the house completely off. So
and you're going to need to have that on when there's an animal in the house.
Yeah, so
that's fair.
So it was not ideal, but the dog came to work, and a couple of our listener friends said they want him in all the time.
I want him in all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
He was a tremendous annoyance.
He was a little anxious, but like maybe it's just because he was confused probably. Like he didn't know where he was and why was he
whined the whole time
and
he was
a day before you got here, so maybe he was just like, it wasn't a typical routine day for you guys, right? You went to the vet and you did different things.
That's true.
Dogs are so like routine, I feel like.
Yeah, he had a lot. That was a big day for him.
Yeah.
Because normally it's just me and him.
Was he okay when you went home?
Yeah.
He was good?
Yeah, he snoozed. He was there. He was wiped out after all of the activity. Because like you said, he went to the vet in the morning.
Yeah.
And then the handymen were there. He'd never met before. And so he was all excited to meet them. And so he was just amped up. I mean, it was just it was a day full of adventure for him. And we both just recovered all weekend from the day full of adventure on Friday.
Okay, good. That's great.
You know how you occasionally will just say the wrong thing back to a person?
Yeah.
It happens a lot of time at the drive-thru where they give you your food and they're like, enjoy your drink. And you go, hey, enjoy yours. And you do that.
the same thing.
Right? Today, I did a new one.
You did? What'd you do?
So dopey.
What'd you do?
The guy must have just thought I was so full of myself. Because I was running with the dog, and I mean, this is the walk portion. I say run, but it's a run walk.
It's a run walk, sure.
This was the walk portion.
That's fine.
And so, you'll say hi to people as they pass on the street. You say good morning or you say how you doing to strangers, at least I do. Uh-huh. And so when I was coming upon this guy, an older fella, and he was walking in my direction, he said, beautiful day. And my dumb brain thought he said beautiful dog because people do that a lot. Like that's normally
because you do have a beautiful dog.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you're used to that compliment. So
I'm used to it being beautiful dog, and and I had my AirPods in, so I was not
even
really
more. Yeah. Right.
So when he said beautiful day, and I said thank you. Like I am the God that created the beautiful day.
I am the beautiful day.
And then I spun it. I'm like, you have a great day too. But I'm like, thank you. And I did it that way too. I did it with a great flourish. Thank you.
I mean, to be fair, you do have a beautiful dog, and that's
and
expected.
it is either or. When you have what I have, it depends what you want to call him. I mean, people say he's an American bulldog.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a pit bull, I think.
Yeah, well, I think he has that white that makes him look like...
The white makes him look like an American bulldog.
That
I
white,
don't know.
big
But
head.
he's got that block head, and people really either love him or are terrified of him.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm surprised at people that will run across to the other side of the street if they see me with this. And he could not be happier looking. I mean, dogs that are mean will give you a look. This dog is smiling.
He's
his
so
tongue's
happy.
out.
Yeah.
His tail's wagging. And the people will run away from this dog.
Really?
Oh, my God.
It might just be the stereotype that like pit bulls have. Some people are just, you know what I mean, hesitant because they assume that that's the case, right?
Yeah, maybe. And it may be a Palm Beach thing because Palm Beach is a lot of like very snooty people.
Yeah, and they have like poodles.
Almost exclusively poodles and doodles. And so when a rescue pit bull comes in the other direction.
Poodles and doodles.
Poodles and
Yes,
doodles, man.
So true.
That's going to be my new store on Palm Beach Island. Poodles and doodles.
You know the thing that annoys me the most about this, because this happens to me too, and my dogs are small. They're like 25 pounds, but they're very excited and barky. And I've had so many people like give me this stink eye because my dogs are excited. And I'm like, and then I don't even get mad at my dogs. I get mad at the person. I'm like,
you
you're
should.
a jerk.
You
like,
should.
They're happy. They're excited. They're barking because they want to say hi to you. And if you're like rolling your eyes at me, then you're like, if you're not a dog person, I don't trust you.
I don't trust you.
Right?
I also, this is the person, and they may be a dog person, but the other person I don't trust, and I encounter them a lot when I'm out with the dog, is people that are in speakerphone conversations and not really paying attention to what's going on with their dog. Those people I don't trust either.
I know.
Because their dog could like lunge at my dog, and I'm like, I will
true.
cross the street to get away from random woman on her phone, big conversation going on, not paying a damn bit of attention to what's going on with their wild dog. I'm like, I'm going to cross the street just not to be involved.
I have a neighbor who fully watches TV on their phone as they're walking their dog.
TV?
Yeah, like they're watching the show.
Oh, my God.
I'm like,
you got to look where you're going.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's a little chihuahua. His name is Taco, and he's so cute.
I'll bet. I was just going to say, tacos are great. Chihuahua's also great.
We love tacos here on
Megan, what else is on your mind today?
I had a little bit of a chill weekend. I had a little bit of a FOMO about like Easter and doing all the Easter things because I saw a lot of people having brunch and going out and like going to the beach, and I didn't really do much. I had like a very relaxed weekend.
I had a little bit of that too because I've hosted Easter brunch and I've hosted Easter dinner before, and it already mentally, I had a lot going on last weekend, so I was just going to chill.
Sure, yeah. And I enjoyed it, but like I didn't get any, Reese's eggs or anything like that.
Well, I will tell you, if you want to go, and I went to...
I saw them on sale at Publix today,
Yeah.
though. I almost bought them, and I was like, I do not need this, but I want them so bad.
And I did it yesterday. I was in Walgreens on Easter Sunday morning, and there was a woman that totally called me out, and she was doing it too. She was like, aren't we a special class of human here on Easter Sunday morning buying the cheap candy? And she was right.
I love it. What store was open?
Walgreens.
Oh, Walgreens was open.
When
Okay.
Dixie was
Publix
open.
was closed.
Publix closes on all the holidays.
Yeah,
You got to
okay.
know that. That's South Florida. But when Dixie was open, and all the drugstores, Walgreens, CVS, they were all open. But yeah, the fact that she called me out, I got a little. I should have brought some in for you.
No, I know it's okay. I don't need it.
I did
all.
Reese's eggs.
Those are my absolute favorites. I love them so much.
I think it's kind of a grown-up thing, but the Russell Stover's dark chocolate covered marshmallow bunnies
Oh, I used to love those.
are so good.
My mom would fully make us Easter baskets, like, even when I was in college. Like, I was a full-grown adult, and she would still do that. Like, give us all these candies.
Did you know one Easter Reese's egg, like a small Easter? I know, we were just bitching about prices every day on the Daily Letdown, but I can't get over that one tiny egg is $1.99.
What?
$2
Really?
for one. Yeah, and it was after, so it was 50% off. So it was $1,
Yeah.
which is like the regular price.
Which
That
is how much it should be.
Right? Like the
Yeah.
tiny Cadbury eggs, like the Reese's eggs were all $2 at Walgreens. I was like, this is crazy.
All right, well, I guess I know where I'm going after work.
You got to stock up while it's cheap.
I was so tempted today because I saw them on sale at Publix. Like one of those big package of the Reese's.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah, they had one that was like I almost bought it because it was list price was $5.99. So if it was 50% off, then that big bag for $2.50. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. I saw a really good thought in the comments, and it's from Panchita today, who says, I love Cadbury eggs. They have to be one of the most polarizing
They are.
Easter candies. I love them. Your thoughts? Be honest. Don't just be nice.
No. I haven't had one in so long. Is it caramel in the middle?
No, it's a weird spooge. It's a weird, like oozy.
Well, in that case, yes, I love them.
I don't have any idea what the flavor is, but it's made to look like egg. So it's white with like a yellow yolk, and it's just all drippy and wonderful. I'll bring one in for you. I got a couple of those too.
I have to retry it, and because I'm being so honest, I don't remember, but I'm very open to chocolate candies, so I will try anything.
I'm such a fan of them that I know when they are not fresh, that mystery spooge is not drippy. Like it's still soft,
so
but you
it's
want
supposed to be drippy.
It's supposed to be oozy and drippy and wonderful.
And it's white?
With a yellow. Like there's a white part and then a yellow part.
Oh, I do not remember this. I don't know if I've had one.
You probably haven't had one.
I think I had one, but it had caramel in the middle.
Is there
different flavors?
Yeah, like the original is what I'm describing. And then a few years ago, they probably realized, hey, not a lot of people buying these weird egg-filled eggs, so we're going to do a caramel version, so they have those too that you can buy.
Maybe I don't even.
Yeah, you need to get it because you're going to be like, what the hell am I eating? But they're so good, man. It is the flavor of sweet. It's just a very sweet.
It's not marshmallow. Why did I think it was marshmallow?
No,
I don't know what I was thinking.
No, it's just a weird
but it's
cream.
Creamy.
It's
liquidy.
It's liquidy when they're fresh.
Sounds messy.
Oh, it's so, because when you bite into it, it just goes everywhere in your hand. It's so good. I love that. So the eclipse is 1 week from today.
Are you excited? Are you going? How are we feeling?
I got to get online again. I really, because the airline tickets, the cheapest flights I can find are like at least $700. If I fly in a normal flight, it's like $800.
Okay, is it me or is everything expensive flying wise? Not just to see the eclipse right now.
Yeah, but
like
$800 is too much.
$800 for you to watch 3 minutes of darkness.
Correct. So I'm.
And also, where are you staying? In a hotel? Like, you
obviously. The whole point with
flying there and flying back in one day?
And I was talking to Mick, who we work with, who's going with his brother to be in the path of totality.
Yeah.
And their hotel is 2 hours away from totality because the hotels are all filled up, near where the eclipse is going to be total. So for me, where I grew up is in the path. So I can stay with my stepdad. I can stay with my dad. I can stay with my friend Shelly. I can stay with the Coakleys. I can stay with
the Coakleys.
The Coakleys have a beautiful river home. I can stay in the river house. I have a lot of places where I can stay. That's why I'm like kind of still thinking I'm just going to do a flight up there just to be a part of the eclipse.
Maybe, but isn't there a place that's a little closer that you could see it? Like Panchita just says you could see half of it in Orlando. Why don't you just go to Orlando?
But you don't have a hotel? I have to sleep on your.
You want to sleep on my parents' house?
Couch?
They would let you. No, there's 3 bedrooms. There's plenty of space for you.
But half eclipse, like
half. You want to go all in.
This is total. It's dark, and not only is it dark, the temperature plummets 20 degrees. Like this is just a phenomenon to experience, and it's a once in 300 years, once in 3 lifetimes event.
What time does it happen? Do you know?
It's in the afternoon. It's during our show. It's like
during
2 in the
our show?
afternoon.
Okay, because I'm like wondering. if you are gonna miss it and be here, like, are you gonna get emotional during the show while it's happening? Like, are we gonna have an experience together?
Because I didn't realize that also appeals to me a great deal, is that people that have gone, because these do happen, but they just don't happen in America a lot. Like, it'd be, in South America somewhere,
Right.
Australia or whatever. So that's why this one is kind of special, is
Okay.
because it's happening sort of here. But I didn't realize that people get so emotional and they just start crying. And
Yeah.
I love the thought of that, like being part of a group thing where everybody is like feeling love and crying.
That's the difference between me and you, because that would be my actual worst nightmare.
No, I'm so excited
like,
for
you're
it.
like, I want to group hug everyone and cry.
I know.
And I'm like, I would rather not. But hey, I'm in full support of you. If you are gonna go and spend $800 to see this,
I'm not spending $800.
I'm supporting you.
The price has to come down.
I think it'll be great, and it'll be good content. You can send us some videos and pics of it.
I mean, I probably
whatever.
should do the show from it. Although that would be,
yeah.
the people crying would be really pissed if I was just like on here talking with you guys. That would be bad.
Oh, that's true. They probably
Right?
want you to be silent.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I have heard
I don't think
that
that's
they
like,
are.
like a movie. You're not like.
They're really pushing you to not be looking at it through your phone.
Okay.
And I get that, because it's going to be crappy video anyway, and there's so many people that are going to do really good video and pictures, and so all the people that are there are like, please just go and take it in
Experience
and don't
it.
be looking
Yeah.
at the whole thing through your phone, is
Yeah.
what they're saying. Although, I don't know. I might need to remember all the people crying together.
Don't even take a picture of the thing. Just take a picture of the people crying.
Just looking at the people watching the eclipse. Well, guys, we're going to be live on the air here in just seconds on 97.9 WRMF, and we'll meet you back here tomorrow for another Daily Letdown. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Okay, now, okay. All right. This is what's fun, is that we do that. That's the recording of the podcast. Now it's done. And now we get a little one-on-one time with you, Panchita. It was not rope burn. That's why I felt so stupid, because
Oh,
it was.
it wasn't? That's what I
No.
thought you were saying.
No, I can't remember what it was. And it wasn't a tape measure, but it was something. What the heck was I doing? I was like, it was speaker wire.
Oh.
So it was kind of like a plasticky rope.
Yeah.
And I was rigging up speaker wire, and I pulled it through my hand really fast. And
Did you really have like a little...
Oh, yeah. It hurt really bad.
Yikes.
I know. And Panchita, yes, I did. I did trust the handyman.
Danny's very trusting.
Very trusting. In my home. And Panchita, yeah, the pit bulls can be absolutely fantastic dogs. This is my third. And the first one was kind of an accident. It's like when you go to an animal shelter, the majority, if you are going to rescue, the majority of the animals that you have to choose from are pits or pit mixes. And, the likelihood you're going to find a really great member for your family in that selection, I think, is very, very high.
Yeah, I think so too.
And Toph, we were very worried about you, Toph. Ileana, first time we get to shout out Ileana.
Eliana.
Oh, Rach didn't make it.
Oh, bummer.
She didn't make it today. I'm scrolling through all the comments. No, she didn't make it today. But there's always tomorrow. That's where we're going to leave it on that thought. Yes, we are. All right, guys. We do really have to be live in
Yes, we
about
do.
1 minute on WRMF. So we'll see you on the radio.